Hey everybody, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
This is TGIF, one day late. We are sorry we weren't here yesterday, but we had some other pressing engagements, and we're here tonight to try and make it up to you.
We're going to try.
Yes. So, welcome to TGIF San Diego, where we keep you updated on the market, share the latest San Diego buzz, and kick off the weekend together, or get into it on Saturday.
Or dig right into the meaty part of the weekend.
Here we go.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to talk about the real estate market for 1 minute, and then we'll move on to some other fun San Diego news and events. Ready?
Sounds like a plan.
Here we go.
Is the timer going?
No, it's not. There you go.
There we go. All right. This week in San Diego real estate, the number of homes for sale crept up a little more as new listings were completely flat and pending sales declined just slightly. 2 weeks in a row now, we've seen some declines in pending sales. Although if you watch this right here, new listings and pending sales are relatively neck in neck, with the exception of this big jump at the beginning of January. So we'll see how that pans out. Right now, the market is pretty stable in terms of buyers being able to buy and sellers being able to sell. Looking at interest rates, down just a tick from last week, but not really that much, or maybe it's flat. I don't know. I don't remember exactly the number. Pretty flat, 6.85%.
Down a little bit.
That is keeping things locked up. It keeps sellers out of the market. It keeps buyers from being able to qualify. So that's kind of what's going on in San Diego real estate right now.
Okay. All right. Well, that was our real estate segment, so I think we'll leave that there for now.
Yep.
And we will move on to what will we move on to? We will move on to animal news.
Certainly, if you want more real estate, you can look at all the other videos we posted this week.
Oh, yeah, we posted our Thursday update just yesterday, so go check that out if you're looking for more in-depth real estate news. Anyway, in animal news, the zoo has announced their first panda born in 2 years.
Panda Watch.
Yes. No, not panda. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I do that again?
Yes.
Everybody pretend you didn't see that.
It's not a panda.
In animal news, the San Diego Zoo has just announced their first koala born in 2 years.
Koala Watch.
Yes, koala watch.
Okay.
Okay, so it seems like koalas, we think about the pandas, but apparently koalas are also a big deal at the zoo because 100 years ago, the first two arrived as a gift from Sydney, Australia. And they've been having pandas at the zoo for 100 years now. Koalas. Okay, koala. Anyway, it's become home to the largest population of koalas outside of Australia.
Wow.
Yeah, so a lot of koalas going on there. Let's look at a couple of pictures of the new one. This baby was born, there's the baby there in the pouch.
Oh.
The baby was born 7 months ago, but I guess they didn't tell us until last week.
So it's not really a bear, it's a marsupial.
Well,
it's a marsupial bear.
It's not a bear. It's I think it's more closely related to like a weasel or a raccoon or a skunk. It's one, but I think it is. Yeah, it's the baby's in the pouch, so it's kind of a cross between a kangaroo and a skunk. And this is not going well. This is not what I mean to say, but it's related to all those animals.
Okay.
It's nothing like a kangaroo skunk, but more like sort of a raccoon weasel sort of a relative.
It's a bear from down under.
Yes.
All right.
But not a bear.
But not a bear.
All right. More animal news. A herd of escaped donkeys, 11 donkeys, were found roaming the streets of Vista last week.
Wow.
Yeah. So the San Diego Humane Society folks had to go and round up these donkeys. They had escaped from a ranch. Nobody's sure how they got out, which seems like if 11 donkeys escape, you might be able to figure out how they got out, but they're not telling us. Anyway, so the official news report here had they just had a video of the donkeys after they had already corralled them in a vacant lot. But I wanted to see more video of the donkeys like roaming the streets, and I found some over here on YouTube.
Wow.
They look like they're pretty chill. They don't seem like they're causing any trouble. They're just kind of hanging out.
Do donkeys cause trouble?
Well, these ones, they look like they're just, they found a vacant lot for them to go into, and they're just going in there. So as far as I know, donkeys do not cause trouble.
So, they got out.
They got out, but they didn't seem to, do any damage or bother anyone. And then they went into this parking lot, and then they went home.
Well, that is some animal news.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how I can top that.
Me either.
Yes, anyway. So in non-animal news, 2 San Diego beaches made TripAdvisor's list of top destinations. So they look at all the reviews of beach destinations and rank them in order of, best. I guess they don't tell us the worst, but the best ones. So there's a couple San Diego beaches on here, and I'm just going to kind of zoom to those. We can sort of peruse a little bit more later. But number 4, La Jolla Cove.
Nice.
Okay. And that is a beautiful spot. I don't go there a lot just because parking La Jolla can be challenging.
Yes.
But there really are some dramatic cliff scenes there and cave stuff and other cool stuff. Okay, let's go down to number 23, where we have Coronado Beach.
Coronado Beach, number 23, huh? Mm-hmm. I've seen Coronado Beach on some of these beach ranking shows as the number 1 beach.
That's true, I guess. I don't know how official any of these rankings are. But
that is an absolutely stunning beach.
Yes.
Coronado Beach.
Well, okay, let's check out a couple that beat our beaches. Now, Torrey Pines is not on here, and that's my favorite beach, but that's fine if, people aren't we already have enough people at Torrey Pines.
Yeah, we don't need to.
And if you're watching this, you already know about Torrey Pines, so I'm not spoiling it. Siesta Beach in Florida.
Siesta Key. Interesting.
Yeah. There are some very nice beaches in Florida.
Well, Florida has, it's got beautiful white sand beaches and those brilliant purple sunsets. I mean,
yeah, open sky.
Yeah, because there's absolutely no terrain whatsoever. So the sky is wide open.
Poipu Beach, that's where we went on our honeymoon, right?
Yeah, almost drowned myself there.
Yeah, 27 years ago?
Almost,
yeah. 27 years
Poipu
ago.
Beach.
Yes, okay.
Beautiful.
Kaanapali Beach, I think we've been there too. That's
yes,
very
we
nice.
have.
And of course, La Jolla, we've been there.
Waikiki.
Oh, Clearwater Beach, we've been there too.
Absolutely.
We thought we might want to move there, and then we went there. The beach was beautiful.
Yeah, it wasn't for us.
No. Okay, anyway, lots of other nice beaches. Did you know that San Diego has an official flower?
I did not know that.
Well, we do, and it's the carnation.
Wow.
Which, the carnation is a fine flower, but for a city for America's finest city, I don't know. And some other people feel the same way because the San Diego Audubon Society is leading a movement to change to a flower native to San Diego. So they want to replace the carnation with a native flower.
Which would be what?
Okay, well, they're going to vote on it. So they're coming up with some options, and then they're going to have the public vote. And then I guess they're going to do the final presentation to City Council, and City Council has to approve the flower. So I
that
thought
sounds
this
like
was
a good
cool.
use of their time.
So the number 1 flower that popped into my head that I was hoping would be on the list we could vote for, what would be your number 1 favorite native flower that you might suggest?
I'm not too up on the names of flowers, but if it's a flowering sage of some kind.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I mean, obviously we have the sage flowers in our front yard, so
Right.
that's certainly a valid choice.
Okay.
So you're talking about Cleveland sage, right?
Yes.
Okay, well that was going to be my first choice
Those
too.
purple flowers.
Yeah, it's like sprays of purple flowers.
Beautiful.
Okay, so where did the list go? Here we go. Yes, first up on the list, Cleveland sage. So
Sweet.
whoever is making this list, they know what they're doing. California buckwheat. That's another good one.
Yeah.
Mataleha poppies, those are beautiful. Brittle brush and bladder pod flower. Okay, so
I'm going to say no to bladder pod.
yeah, let's not have that. Anyway, I'm all for Cleveland sage. That's going to be my vote. I'm not sure. Oh, here's a poppy, Mataleha poppy.
Those are beautiful.
Yeah, those are nice too, but I really think Cleveland sage is the way to go. Here, let's look at Cleveland sage. It smells nice. Local native pollinators like it. It's got beautiful flowers, very water-wise. We have a bunch of it in our front yard.
Yes, we do.
Anyway, that's my vote.
And it staves off evil spirits.
Yes, that's what they tell us. So we can vote. We can go here to the San Diego Bird Alliance and put in our, we can sign up to be notified when voting goes live. So I'm going to do that later.
Let's vote.
But I feel like we need to do something to promote the cause of the Cleveland sage, like have a rally or start calling people, like cold calling people. And they think it's, you're shilling for a politician, but you just want them to vote for Cleveland sage.
I need you to vote for Cleveland sage.
That would be the only reason I would want to talk to someone calling me that I didn't know, if they wanted me to vote for Cleveland Sage.
I think I want to change my name to Cleveland Sage and run for mayor.
That's actually not a bad
Mayor
name.
Cleveland Sage. Hi, I'm Cleveland Sage.
Okay, well, let's put that on your to-do list. All right, so Horton Plaza, you know how they're redeveloping it?
Yes.
Well, apparently the project is in trouble because they're in foreclosure. And you know what that means. They've gotten far enough behind on their loan that they're sending them notices that they're going to,
Yes.
start looking into foreclosure.
Yes.
So it's a 7-block site, and this company, Stockdale Capital Partners, owes $351.2 million in 90 days.
Damn.
Yeah. Anyway, hopefully
That's a tough nut to cover.
Yeah. So it's 700,000 square feet of office space, and anyway, let me skip ahead. I went to the website for what the vision of the people who owe the money is, which seems to be having a problem now, but hopefully will pop up for us.
I saw a throwback the other day about when Horton Plaza was being developed into a shopping mall.
Well, that's funny. You should. What am I doing here?
I just hit. Oh,
There we go.
It goes. There
it's
it
funny
goes.
you should mention that because I have a throwback video of Horton Plaza.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
the same one.
I mean, this site has been reimagined a few times in San Diego history.
So, I guess you can just go. Anyway, it's like a one of these virtual tour things like we do for our listings, but
Except it hasn't happened yet.
except this is it. May or may
renderings.
not ever actually happen.
So what's the idea here? Office space, shopping, housing?
Yeah, well, I should probably know all about that, but
Well, I mean, of course, that's what it's going to be.
right. Boy, it sure looks like fun in there.
The new urban concept is this mixed-use, walkable thing.
Ooh, craft juice. Well, that sounds nice. Everyone likes craft juice.
Yeah. My problem with all, Fry Box.
Oh, look at these people are having. They're okay. This is like a coffee shop. Mm-hmm. All right.
My problem with the whole walkable community is how do you keep for instance, if there's a grocery store on site and you can walk to it, how do you keep the vendor from gouging?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I want to be able to shop around. I want to be able to go to Trader Joe's and Costco, but that's just me.
Sprouts, Dope Cycle. I think that's a.
Dope Cycle?
I hope it's like a spin class. I'm not sure what it is. Glow Juice Bar. Another juice bar. Okay, I guess if you're cycling a bunch, you need a lot of juice.
If you live downtown, you need some juice.
Yes. Anyway, so let's go to this throwback video that I found. And you could look at this all day.
Yeah.
We're not going to look at this all day,
But you should.
Here it is.
You could.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk about the wireless headphones.
Oh, so no, don't do that. So this is a News 8 throwback from the grand opening in 1985.
I believe this is what I had seen.
And I'm going to skip around in here a little bit, but there are two politicians who appear at the grand opening. Opening. Can you guess who they are?
In 1985, I would say...
Okay, I'll give you a little bit of a hint. One is more of a local level and one is more of a state level.
Well, Jerry Sanders, is he?
It's a good guess, but just put in so Jerry Sanders is, I'm sorry, Jerry. No, we're using a Seinfeld pronunciation.
Yeah, little Jerry. Okay, so there's a local politician and a higher level politician?
Yeah, but still state.
Oh, we're probably at 1985. We're talking about either Pete Wilson or not Jerry Brown. I don't know.
All right, well, let's find out.
Yeah.
So you guess Pete Wilson. Your guesses are Jerry Sanders and Pete Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plaza would one day look like this.
Who'd have
Who'd have
thought?
thought? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of
And who'd have
waste.
thought that 28 years later it would look like it does now? Look at that. Oh, that was Pete
yeah,
Wilson.
there you go. You were right about Pete Wilson.
Because he was governor at the time.
Yeah.
It took vision.
And this is
Oh,
the other
Roger
one.
Hedgecock.
Good guess, but
Yeah.
In the decade of the 70s,
you were
Pete
50-50
Wilson
on
and Ernie
that.
Hahn renewed that vision.
So I don't think we're going to listen to it. So they've got like brass band and is that Abe Lincoln?
It might
I
have
can't
been.
describe it. How do you describe something like this? It's once in a...
Roger Hedgecock, he was disgraced as the mayor of Del Mar. He had a problem.
There is a lot of fanfare going on here. Creepy dolls.
An artist, as a matter of fact, and these colors just wow me. What do you think of
This
this
was
center?
40 years
Oh,
ago.
I think it's beautiful.
I like this lady's hat.
1985.
And more
there's
dramatic
more,
is so
more
much
Pete
more
Wilson.
exciting and
Is
more
he still
dramatic.
around?
So
No.
far exceeds
I mean, I don't know if he's alive or
my
dead, but he
wildest
was
dreams that,
mayor of San
it's just
Diego, and he was
impossible to
also
put it into
governor of
words, but
California. And
it
Pete
certainly
Wilson
does
was
look
actually
wonderful, and I think it's gonna be a
responsible
great success.
in part for the makeup of San Diego as we have it now. He annexed a bunch of
come down just
areas
You came
and
down to
incorporated
buy.
them into the city. So
did you buy?
the fact that we're part of the city of San Diego and Rancho Penasquitos and Rancho Bernardo, it's all.
1893.
Pete Wilson had a lot to do.
You're now about
Pete Wilson,
approximately
fun
how many
fact.
feet from
Yes.
your original
Pete
location?
Wilson, fun
100
fact of the
yards
day.
from our original
So I
location.
expect you to have
So it's
another
very
one
close.
tomorrow.
Do you feel like you're coming
Bring you
home?
guys.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Hello, how are you today?
Getting nuts here. A real party. Unicycle dude.
This day
More Pete
forward,
Wilson.
and this
Something-
jewel
something
will be the
surgically
centerpiece of our class.
He had his brain surgically removed and put in a jar. All right.
Anyway, there's
That's
Horton
interesting.
Plaza at the beginning. Oh, I remember going there like in the 90s. And it was, I used to
it
like
was
it. It
awesome.
was fun.
Uh-huh.
But it's not there anymore. And they want us to go to Florida.
Well, that whole
Why?
concept is dead now. The mall, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I miss the malls, but I guess I didn't really do my part to keep them going either.
Well, how could you? I mean, that's what I remember when we used to go to the mall, and I would say to you, how the hell do all these places stay in business? Especially the jewelry stores. There was always like 4 jewelry stores in every mall, and it's like there's no way they're selling enough expensive jewelry to keep. It's.
I know.
I don't understand. I mean,
Yeah,
the mall is sort of like the golf course. In the late 1980s and mid 1990s, every bear had a golf course.
Did you say every bear had a golf
Everywhere
course?
had a golf course.
Oh, not bears. I'm
No,
still thinking about
yeah, well,
bears.
okay, maybe I slipped up a little.
That's okay. Every bear had
Hey,
its own golf course.
Maybe I screwed up a little bit. Cut me
All
some
right, anyway,
slack.
lots of golf courses.
Yes.
Lots of malls.
Malls, golf courses.
Different
These are
time.
all things of days gone by.
Yeah, the good old days.
Just think about this. 1990 is to 1955 what 2025 is to 1990.
It's crazy. All right, well, let's go to Oklahoma where Clem, how would you say this guy's name?
Reinkheimer.
Yes. He has won the Guinness World Record for the world's largest collection of bricks.
Sweet.
Yes. So Clem has been collecting bricks for many years and has some dating back to the Roman Empire. But let's watch a little video of Clem talking about his bricks and how important they are.
This is Clem. He has the world's largest brick collection. Let's take a look.
The great time for making the bricks was
Clem needs a microphone.
maybe
Anyway, so he went out of town and his family surprised him by going in and collecting and cataloging all of his bricks. And then they contacted Guinness, who sent him a certificate, which they surprised him with when he got home.
I bet you he was initially pissed, though. I mean, he probably appreciates they did everything, but upon first returning home, he was probably like, "Who's been touching my bricks?"
Well, I can't say I blame him. I don't like people fooling with my bricks either.
Right.
He has them seem to have them categorized by date and location. Wow,
Good for
that's a
you,
lot of
Clem.
bricks. All right, well, we need to wrap it up because it's family pizza night time.
we became a
We
state
told, folks to come on out at 6:45, and
that's what time it is.
exactly what time it is. So thank you all for joining us. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Enjoy the bricks.